This client's hair got so jacked up by a hairstylist that has been doing hair color for over 13 years and needed a full redo. Thankfully, the client was not about to try to get clout and make a video because that would make the hairstylist hit her 13th reason. And before I go any further, I am the hairstylist that totally botched up my client's head of hair. And if you're wondering how I got in that mess, well, I made a rookie's mistake. When she was in for a partial refresh, I mixed up the lowlights without clear to dilute it down. So after I was blow drying her, I realized how dark it looked, and it was way darker than we had planned on it being. And this wasn't a scenario where I didn't think to use clear. I knew to use clear. I just literally forgot to grab it when I was mixing it, and I had the video of me mixing up her color, and I was like, wow, left that clear bottle right there and didn't even touch it. But anyways, my next client was in the salon by the time we realized that. So I asked my client with the botched up hair, like, hey, do you want to hang out for a bit because you don't have plans the rest of the day, and I can put more foils in your head while my other client's processing. And in the meantime, while I'm applying my other client, I can have a Malibu treatment sit on to try to pull out those lowlights and like a clarifier, try to see what the hair gods can do for me. And she was actually down to waste her whole entire day at the salon. So I foiled my client up, then I foiled her up, and then blow dried my other client. And then it was her turn to get blown dry, and I turned the blow dryer on, and literally 3 minutes in, the fuse goes and this electricity goes out in the salon. I try to go to the breaker box thing. I don't know. I'm a hairstylist. I'm not an electrician. I go to fix it. It doesn't get fixed. And my client is so nice. And she's just like, you know what? It's been a hell of a day. I'm just going to leave with it wet. I'm sure it's fine. You've been doing my hair for years. I'm sure it's all good. Well, then she had to go through the trouble of sending me a text being like, yeah, I need to get it fixed again. But anyways, when she came back in, I decided to start off from square one and do a full blown color transformation on her because I just wanted to make sure that her hair actually looked amazing by the time she left this time. But note to self, I'm never going to rush foils like I did last time. So anyways, I'm taking my sweetest time today using Olga Cream Bleach in 10 volume. I love using this bleach when it comes to situations like this because it lifts great, but it is so gentle. But while I'm on this rant, I love normalizing redos, or as I like to say, adjustments, because it doesn't sound that bad. Redo sounds awful. But in this case with this client, it is a full-blown redo. It's not just a little adjustment. But I do like normalizing it because even if you're the best hairstylist, you're gonna have a day. And then even if you're a newer hairstylist, you're going to learn the most from your mistakes. Because unfortunately, mistakes are always the best lessons.